People think that when someone suddenly loses interest in you, it's because you weren't good enough. But psychology whispers something stranger. Often, their feelings don't disappear out of nowhere. They simply reach the surface before the truth does. If you've ever replayed every moment, every text, every silence, wondering what you did wrong, you're not alone. The human mind hates unanswered questions, so it usually fills the gaps with self-blame. But a loss of interest is rarely a single moment. It's a slow, invisible shift. Let's gently look at 5 reasons this shift can happen. First, some people never really knew what they wanted. At the start, they're drawn to the warmth of your attention, the idea of love, the excitement of what if. Psychology shows that uncertainty can actually boost attraction for a while. But when fantasy meets reality, their inner confusion catches up with them. It feels sudden to you, but it's their own indecision finally choosing escape. Second, sometimes the connection was built on intensity, not intimacy. Early attraction floods the brain with chemicals that make someone feel magical, larger than life. You become a screen they project their hopes and loneliness onto. When the projection wears off and they meet the real you, a real, complex human, they don't know how to build something slower, deeper. The fire didn't die. It just never learned how to become a steady flame. A third reason lives in old attachment wounds. For someone with a more avoidant pattern, closeness doesn't just feel good, it feels dangerous. When you start to matter, their nervous system quietly sounds an alarm. This could hurt you. Get out. So they withdraw, minimize, or go cold. You experience rejection, they experience relief, mixed with guilt. Fourth, interest often fades in the silence of unspoken needs. Maybe there were tiny hurts, mismatched expectations, or moments you both pretended didn't sting. Without honest conversation, the mind starts keeping a quiet emotional ledger. Over time, warmth turns into numbness, not because either of you are bad, but because distance became easier than vulnerability. And finally, sometimes it really is timing. A mind overwhelmed by stress, grief, or transition automatically conserves energy. Research on emotional bandwidth shows that when life feels like survival mode, even genuine affection can feel like too much. They don't stop caring, they just can't carry it. Here's the painful, liberating truth. Their loss of interest is not a complete report on your worth. It's a story about their history, their fears, their limits, and yes, sometimes about the places where you too were not ready or not aligned. Did any of these reasons feel uncomfortably familiar? If you'd like to keep exploring the quiet psychology behind love, loss, and attachment, you're welcome to stay, to subscribe, and to keep reflecting with us.